Good morning. Hello, everybody. I'm just popping in today just to show you the progress on my Westknits musical mystery MusiKAL. Can never get that right. That I have just completed Clue 3, and I am totally wild about it. I have gone quite wild. I've gone totally off course. Of course, that's what I do. I'm a rebel knitter. I cannot stick to a color palette, particularly if it's limited. I love color, and I don't know if I've ever knitted a garment out of one whole color. But I'm going to show you today my color inspirations. My whole living space is surrounded by colors and my work, and it's spread out all over the place. I have a small studio apartment, but the whole apartment is my studio. And I live in a small village next to a river, so I look out my big window in front of me, and I can see the river, which is wonderful. So I'm going to show you a bit about color, how I keep myself inspired, and I hope you enjoy it. So here I'm just going to start off with this absolutely beautiful plant that I was recently given that's in full bloom. It's so gorgeous and it's very inspiring to me. So this is my lounge, so to speak. Well, it is my lounge, but it's where I do a lot of my work. So you will see here's a beautiful Kanta throw from India. This is a Kawandi quilt that I'm busy working on. Next to it is, this was my first MusiKAL that I started, which I've abandoned subsequently. Yarn waiting for another project. A bag that I've hand woven with recycled sari silk. And then here on my coffee table is a whole lot of inspiration. I'm very into slow stitching as well. This is a piece that I've been working on for a while. It's just sitting here waiting to be picked up. This is an antique piece of Rabari, incredible embroidery and mirror work, and a sort of little collage of Kanta that I made into a cloth sitting underneath it. And then here is my yarn selection for the mystery musical shawl. Here it all is. So I swung over to a second version when I got thoroughly bored with my 4 colors, and I have so many scraps of yarn. I just decided, let's climb in. So you'll notice I do love yellow. Yellow is an incredible color. It fits into every kind of color story, color scheme, and I find it extremely important. I have been asked to give a class on color, and I may well do that. But this is my couch, and that's where I sit, and there's my big sunny window. And this is a crocheted huge blanket that my mother made many, many years ago, and it just covers my couch perfectly. So here we go, what we've all been waiting for. The Westknits MusiKAL2025 Mystery MusiKAL. So this is my interpretation, and gosh, I'm amazed. It is huge. It is huge. I've finished with Clue 3, so I guess the next clue will have to be the border. And as you can see, many colors. So I started off by not doing the welts. I didn't like the welts. I started off making a different shawl with the welts, and then I gave up on that and switched to this. So this has got also a Stephen West technique, tiny bubbles. Gosh, I think my hand's been over the microphone. I hope you can hear me. And then this just changed the whole story for me. This first section of Clue 3, I pulled out the scrap bag and off I went. And this is really lovely. I do love mosaic or slip stitching, and with texture. So I'm going to stand up on this little step that I have here and show you the whole entirety of it. I'm sorry, it's been a bit of a handheld story, so it's very wobbly, but there it is. Wow. So I guess the bottom part, that's going to be the top part of the shawl, and I imagine because we've got the live stitches all the way along the bottom, that we're going to have a border now. So look at these beautiful squiggles with all these magical colors, and see how that yellow pops up there? Then I have a different yellow here. Yellow, I would say, is the main pop in my shawl. Many different types of yellow. Many different types of yellow. And then I ended off this section with really bright yellow. So there it is. That's me for this week. And I am now fully in love. And I love the way this mystery shawl develops. And one goes through all sorts of feelings and emotions and opinions, and I just like to keep quiet and keep knitting. So I hope you enjoyed that. See you next week.